My dear friends and beloved companions, I am Grenner of the Intergalactic Council. Liaison with the Council of Love, our beloved counterpart in this beautiful endeavor. It is my blessing to join you. As you are encircled with a shield of light at this time, it allows us to have free and open conversation about many things that we can impart to you without interference in this direct method of communication. And it is for this reason that I invite you to relax fully and completely to receive the energies, a message, and invite a harmonization with them. Many are concerned as they see the negative side of this shift. Long term, humanity is experiencing a rapid state of evolution, similar to the rapid evolution of technology on your planet. In a time of great transformation, it is easy to focus on the challenges, divisions, and uncertainties that surround all humans right now. But beneath the surface of these events, something extraordinary is unfolding. A global awakening is underway. It is a shift in consciousness, a new beginning. As conscious creators, we ask you to expect a miracle. Do so without attaching yourself to an outcome. Just expect the miracle. We have spoken of the inner core of Earth that spins at a different rate than the surface. This is true of many Earth-like planets in the cosmos, besides the many effects it has on the rotation of Earth. This difference in rotation produces a charge similar to magnetism in the universal energy. For when we bring these energies to you, it is best received when you are relaxed, open, and in a state of allowing. This is true of so many things, actually, as you are well familiar with the law of attraction in your world. This is something that has been taught freely to those of you in this group, that you attract most easily when you have surrendered your attachment. When you do not seek a highly specific outcome, but trust that your engagement with the frequency of what you're seeking is what does the work. So allow yourselves in this moment to feel the frequency within you. When you tune in and seek the need or have the desire to increase that frequency, place your attention within the heart space, open and call forward the relevant aspects that are troubled. For example, the channel was speaking of a troubled thought about a work situation. So she could use that to engage with that aspect that feels anxious still, and to invite it to come home to be heard and consoled in its concern that it may be integrated, rather than estranged from the larger energy body in which you exist, which allows a greater quotient of your energy to be present. A new leap second will be needed in the next year or two, due to the change of which we speak today. New technologies will soon replace the atomic clock. These changes may seem infinitesimal to most, but they impact the universal energy which is felt by all beings on your planet. That charge in the universal energy is felt by humans and often strikes at the emotional centers of humans, mostly as fear and anxiety. These emotions can easily be turned into anger, at which point humans can be influenced and even controlled. There are times when the core has moved faster than the surface, while at other times it has moved slower. For the last 15 years, it has been slowing with occasional bursts of speeding up. It stopped rotating relative to the Earth's surface in 2009. Which slowly introduced an increasing relative anxiety among Earth's inhabitants. This change planted seeds of discontent. Right now, the rotation is almost at a standstill, which means it is rotating at the same pace as the surface of the planet. One might think this would produce a state of calm, but any change in the universal energy is first felt as an affront. There are many galactic beings sending energy to help it start in the opposite direction. But that will take some years before they'll know if they have been successful. In the meantime, there is a unique opportunity for humans to be a part of this shift. When all parts, or as many parts as possible, are integrated within you, then your sense of confidence and power increases. This is why, as she described, her focus in the morning was clear and confident and felt solid. But then a niggling thought came forward, as you all experience as humans when you have a doubt or concern or fear that then begins to stray from that center of confidence. So, take a moment to call a part that is estranged back. Feel within your field, where is there a part that is willing, able and ready to come home? A part that merely needs to be indulged in love, and for you to recognize that love itself is what is truly being sought, rather than some extraneous need for a solution or other habitual expression. Call that aspect forward and welcome it in the soft, loving arms of your heart, as the mother would. Invite it to melt into you, to know that it is okay, that you are present, that there is nothing that cannot be addressed that it could bring forward. To ignore it will create further separation. So there is simplicity in this, in bringing the one's parts together. As simple as it sounds, it is truly an exercise in compassion and patience and loving kindness. From that energy, it is natural for these aspects to merge and blend with you again. For your fears to calm, your worries to evaporate even, and then you become confident in what you know. Many light workers on Earth know the reason they are here. Many more do not know exactly why they have chosen to incarnate at this time. We have even spoken about those of you who are here from 300 years in the future. Yes, you are right on time. You all have a unique opportunity to choose unity over separation during these times, and to set an energy that will remain long after you leave this earth. It is a potential to create a new direction for all of humanity. As we mentioned, this does not happen quickly. Do not be discouraged if you do not see results reflected in the world immediately. You will start to see an effect in your personal life as you align with the universal energy. It will magnetize you to attract and receive. You carry seeds of love, and love does not exist in separation. Do what you can to release thoughts of separation or of taking sides on anything. Sit on the fence and observe the world as it flows by, for this will place you in a state of joy. When you hold these thoughts and clear your energy, your field harmonizes with the universal energy field. This is what plants the seeds of love on your path. Then you have only to walk forward and reap the harvest you have planted. The universal energy is based in threes, so wherever possible, repeat things 3 times. This takes you out of duality and into the triality of the 5th dimension. There are steps you can take to clear your energy field to have the most effect. So if you are able to calm these parts within that have been activated in fear or concern or worry about what is the right thing to do, as you work with those parts, it may take only sometimes a moment to bring them back to the whole. To call them out of the wormhole of worry, back to the present moment in compassionate presence of your heart, then it becomes clear what you know to do. Then you have and hold confidence in your choice and decisions. This is the practice I wish to ask you to participate in this moment, that more of you will feel at home and whole within you, for that is where your power lies. There is no power in estrangement, and there is no power in alienation or isolation. It is in the embrace, inclusion and patience with these parts that you come to full circle of remembering who you are. It allows you to feel the truth of who you are, to act as the being that you truly are. This is the future of humanity, to be present in the now moment with full recognition as the divine being of light in human form. This is quite miraculous if you have not realized that is so, for there has been very few other times and places where something like this has been attempted. And you have done marvelously well in taking steps to experience this while being informed.